Oh, sorry. Oh, it is. Yeah, just ever so slightly. Okay. Hmm.
まれびとは歓迎するぞ。気をつ
Hey Omega, it's good to see ya. Yeah, things are going pretty well. Hope you're doing good. Enhance soul cores. Do I have any to enhance? No. Unlock that one at least. Okay, what do I got equipped today? Tonfa Ninja Sword. I don't think... yeah, I'll leave that. Okay. Trade out Odachi. Yeah, I'll trade out Odachi today. I do think I'll play some Spear. Okay. Life drain melee attack 6%. I'm curious if that's actually any good. I mean, why not? I suppose I could try it. Am I excited for new weapons in the DLC? If there are new weapons, yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think they are gonna put new weapons in the game, but hey, I wouldn't really know. Guardian Spirit skill damage poisoned? Somehow I don't think that'll be that valuable. Key reduction? Melee attack key consumption. Oh, that's critical. Hey, Golden Seed. 1.7. And it's not bad, I guess. I guess I'm just not gonna worry about it. Okay, let's check out spear, fluidity, check. Can you tell me the best ninja armor? Currently, I'm only using Ego Set. I don't know what's the best. I can tell you what other people have used. I can tell you what I'm using, but what I'm using is just... I'm using the Quick-Witted Courage, but that's just because I want the Amrita absorption buffs. That's really about it. What's the best? Like... in terms of what? In terms of damage? I think what I've seen people do is get this set, the Matchless Resentment sets, for a lot of confusion-based stuff, elemental damage, and then work with like Inari's Grace. Just go crazy on the elemental stuff. That's what I'm familiar with, but beyond that I don't really know. Hey Bran, good to see ya. You rely a lot on elementals. Yeah, try out Matchless Resentment. I think that'll work. Hey, wizard. For ninja, I just stack a bunch of decreased damage, life recovery, faster movement, and faster ki, no specific set. Yeah, totally fair. Yeah, I want to see if I want to play something else besides Tonfa. I'm pretty told. I don't think it'll matter. Okay, who do I want to practice against today is the question. I'm trying to practice Deflect Step with Samurai style. So today, I'm gonna forego a lot of the speedy stuff, which I've been doing against Takeda Shingen, and I think I might want to focus on... Yeah, I want to learn more. I want to figure out when I might want to deflect step backwards. And I think a boss to do that might be Yoritomo. For Samurai, I use General of Ruin for the faster ki recovery on deflect and Kintaro for decreased damage when attacking. I also have a bunch of life recovery, faster movement, and faster ki. Nice, nice. You made it for a Yoritomo fight? Yeah, yes you did. Hey Chris, good to see ya. I'll catch up with chat in a moment. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could be doing this. I think that if you have, say, faster movement on a bunch of different sources, you can basically have it active near constantly. Yeah, you can. So Chris, you've been trying Samurai, and man, what a style change. It seems great. I just have to find what works. Yeah. It's interesting working in Samurai style when you're used to Ninja style and vice versa. Will it be not wise to have agility be on Ninja? You can go be agility on Ninja. It'll be fine. Oh, I thought I had a spear on. There's so little. I mean, it's like a little. That's really not significant enough. Will I make a ranking of Neo 3 bosses for fun? I can. I can, I suppose. Could. I mean, I could do that. I'm not like the most interested in doing that though. Little damage. I can't think of a better person to do that since you fought them for thousands of times. Yeah. Like, I could. It wouldn't be that difficult to make. It's just a matter of whether I want to. Like, get some high gameplay clips against the boss or something. Okay, these dual swords. Let's see what happens when we get the full rank. Like, I could. There's what, like 18 new bosses, right? So I suppose I could. Okay, that can work. Well, it works there. That's fine. Okay, well I found one instance in which Deflect stepping backwards was to my advantage. And I could set up like Raijin or something. This guy in the dark realm confuses the hell out of me. Yeah, he's pretty confusing. $757. That's so pathetic. Okay, let's see, how much life do I get back? That's with all the Amrita coming now. Dude, this Lana life pack sucks. Does it not go up any higher? Hey, Blood Edge Demon Region 2, got it. Okay, I guess. Like nothing, bro. Okay, more practice. It's just 6%? That's it? It's just 6%? God dang it. I thought the Crucible weapons would have been cool with the life drain melee attack. I guess it really is percentage based on my damage output. That's it? Just 6%? Is it really that weak? Okay. That's it? Bro, that's like nothing. Oh, so much for that. No, Oniryu. You're done. Alright, well, that sucks. I thought it'd be a good amount of healing. That 6% would be premium, but I guess not. Probably need a lot more of a percentage. Alright, back to practice. incredible range. Expansive Deflect would change that, of course. You missed. You got me that time. Oh, you got me there. Alright, you got me there. Where can I deflect that backwards? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, there was something I kind of thought could be cool there. No, I should avoid the second hit. Oh, maybe I should have deflected back twice. Oops. Fine. I'll probably deflect forwards there. Okay. That was a little risky. deflect the first two to move back enough. Maybe I gotta try that in the dark realm. Hey Autumn, how you doing? Damn it. I want to pull it off once. Let me try a spear. He's locked in place during an animation. Any ground things I could do would be cool. Oops. Rude. Okay, avoided that. It rained over where I'm at, so it's not too hot over here. Nice. Oh, that does kind of work. Just didn't work that well. Somehow I thought that would work. You've been using Sepsis stuff I've barely used yet in Neo 3, Weapons, Guardian Spirit, Ninjutsu, and I'm loving this game more and more every day. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Lately I've been enjoying the Deflect step stuff a whole bunch. It's just changing how I interact with fights, and I'm trying to just learn more when I can use it to good effect. I mean, that's not a good use of it there. Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, let's see. The Deflect step turns this into much more tactical stuff. It's kind of cool. Well, at least I got one moment off. That was cool. Flying monkey dodges that? Now you know. Yeah, pulled off a twisting spear. Like, that was different at least. Oops. Oh, cool. Damn it, I was gonna try to do flying monkey there. That was cool. The deflect step backwards allowed me to get off a twisting spear. Like, that was different at least. Now, would I prefer to use that over flying monkey? I think in that situation, no, but it at least opened up a different option. Oops. Oh. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to do attack into jump rather than anything else. Really? Spear shove? God damn it, I was trying to do flying monkey. I was trying to do flying monkey over the jump. Did spear shove. Damn it, spear shove. Big down. Damn it! Spear shove. It's not happening the way I want. Yikes. I was trying to do a flying monkey because at least Deflect step has options. And what was cool is that I did flying monkey to jump over that final big slam. That was neat too. And then I did the call the herd. No, it's cool, Nemesis. You gotta do what you gotta do. Forgot about this boss. Thought it was new content. No, it's not new content. If it's new content, I'd be advertising that. I'd be like, oh my gosh, DLC's dropped. Seriously? Okay. Oh my god. I'm doing the greediest things. Ugh. Damn, it's too far. Yeah, check on YouTube, Fallen Angel. I got a playlist. Yeah, I got a YouTube playlist, first playthrough. Seriously? Didn't jump high enough. Seriously. Seriously? Not too early. Okay, at least I can hop over him. Really? Spear shove shenanigans again? Too early. Oniryu, get out of here. Go. You are emotionally banned from the stream. It's a work in progress, Amber. Dude! Fucking seriously? I have to be very pinpoint. Figured out some cool stuff with some other bosses, but right now my priority is to understand how to deflect step backwards and when I can use that. And it's just like just moving backwards. I'm trying to see what what sort of brainstorming I can come up with it. I don't know how to explain it. thought that would work. No, not quite. Dude, no! Freaking just... Oh, I was trying to do Flying Monkey. I have to be faster. God damn it. Otherwise, just a slight delay enables a spear shove. What's going on? Wait. I guess I'm able to buffer my guard in between. That's why it's doing spear shove. Okay. Seriously? Oh, I've been on for an hour already? Damn. games suck. Dude, I hate. I whiffed that. I did it too late. Too early. Come on. Seriously, I spin it too early. Dear Jar, but incognito. Why the name change? I know the deflect step isn't always optimal. Actually, the timing's so strict it could even look unintelligent sometimes. Definitely better to just dodge because it's safer. I think it's just situational. But there are definitely moments. Watching from work is the best. There are definitely moments where I realize that like right now I don't know what's optimal, what's not, but I'm trying to just understand strategic things, strategic differences. I'm looking for moments where like, oh, this is a definitive upgrade rather than side grades. And with Yoritomo, she's challenging as it is, and there's a lot of moments I get locked into deflect. So I think he's a good candidate. Also, I need to stop getting grabbed by this. There's a moment there where he does like kind of a flyby and he does 1, 2, 3. So I can deflect. If I deflect moving to my right twice, the third hit won't connect. So that already presents an opportunity for something. just done too much on him. His double slash looks like that hidden skill from Neo 2. What's Severing Spin? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, Sacred Bird. Oh, where he goes back and forth. Yeah, you're right. It does look like Sacred Bird Cry. Or Sacred Bird Flight. I'm gonna fuck that up. Come on! Oh, I just need a good moment to do Flying Monkey. I mean, I got kind of one. I'll try for maybe 5 to 15 minutes, and then I think I'll pass on this boss. I think I found like 2 or 3 moments where Deflect Step really works. Found one there. That was the one. That was 2. Am I gonna play the Dark Ages DLC? I don't even have Doom the Dark Ages. That game looks awesome though. When is it coming out? I'll probably watch others play it. I'm very casual for that game. That game was Doom, like the latest Doom games are so cool. July 7th. Oh. Okay, I got one clippable moment. Gun, shield, spear, melee weapons. I know, he is a walking arsenal. Dude, like, to me, Doom games are like the latest Doom games have just been so fantastic. Doom Eternal was so fun. Like I kind of enjoyed Doom 2016 when that came out. But Doom Eternal, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And then from what I've seen Doom of the Dark Ages, I'm like, this is hype as well. It's so cool. Early again. I'm so far. Not bad. Maybe I can take a look at some footage, see if I like it. The combo potential looks insane with the DLC. I'm so hyped for that. I know. I think it looks really, really cool. Hey, Shark Zoo. Oh, alright, I'm gonna try for 5 more minutes, see if I can come up with anything, and then I'll beat him. Even with expensive Deflect, it doesn't seem worth to use frequently on certain bosses. I'm currently trying to work Frostman stuff with Recoup into Deflect step idea. Cool! Cool, that's really cool. Oof. got my practice enough. I think I got some clips here. Okay, practice. I think I've had enough practice against him. Now it's just time to beat him to a pulp. Alright, Yoritomo, thanks for your being my training dummy for like the last over an hour. Yeah, okay. We got expansive deflect. How about expensive deflect in DLC? Successful deflect costs you spirit force, but you deal key damage to the enemies near you, like counters bar. Could be cool. Maybe expensive deflect. Okay. I was so greedy in that other fight. It was fun though. And then I just failed at the end. Close enough, I guess. Have you noticed that the Eternal Rift is basically the same place where you fought human Hiroko? No, I haven't, actually. Is it really? Is this the arena? You know, you might be right. I remember them saying they trap him in the Eternal Rift, right? Let me see that cutscene. Yeah, I see that same circular arena. Now I'm just gonna watch this. I'm curious. Oh my god, you're right. Even the trees. Now let's seal Kage Toki. That's hilarious. I mean, this is what, the spirit tree or something, right? Ground is also the same. Yeah, it does look awfully similar. You might be right. But then, where do we come from? Right, ground is the same set of blood as water. Who knows? I don't actually know. So Himiko becomes a yokai? Clearly, there can't be any consequences to that decision. She becomes a yokai. Maybe we'll fight a yokai version of her in the DLC. That'd be kind of fun. Trees like, hands like, sections are turned into normal spirit tree branches. Yeah, fair. You're probably right, in all honesty. Clever way to reuse assets and fit into the lore. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right. Okay, so... Unfortunately, it seems like all the life drain melee attack stuff is just not sufficient enough life drain for me. God damn it, dude. That really sucks. Next time you fight him, you can see it for yourself. Cool, cool. This is the one helmet I want. Horn Turban Helmet. Tenacity damage over time. I don't get a divine though. Oh, I just got a divine. Hell yeah. Sweet. It's a nice helmet I have. Cool. Just for that tenacity. Ten Spirit Force? Damn, that's a high roll. Spirit Force. 23 imbue wind, huh? Cool. Alright, now I guess the question is, who do I want to practice on? I don't want to practice too much. I'm gonna burn myself out that way. So against Yoritomo, I found like 2-3 things, which is kind of neat. There was one moment where it presented an option with the spear, but I imagine with other weapons that don't have the aerials that spear does, it'll be pretty cool too. So you know when he does the like triple big wave, like just slice, slice. So you can deflect the first two to create some distance, and normally you can get like quick hits in between the third attack, or if you're playing ninja style, you can do aerial stuff. What I thought was, hey, push back from the second hit, and then you can charge up a long attack while he's doing the third hit, because you don't have to worry about that third hit because you're too far away from it. So you could charge up other attacks, like what they are I'm not sure, but I did with spears, I did twisting spear. So let's see. You could probably pull off Sword of Meditation with sword. With dual swords, maybe Raijin. Probably. But, I don't know. No, Raijin wouldn't work. Maybe Sign of the Cross Pierce, like you're saying, average new enjoyer, that could probably help too. That could probably work. Because I would need the hit to take advantage of the full charge time, the full time in between his pause and his third hit, and then the hit comes out right after. So Sign of the Cross Pierce could probably do it. I think Raijin would be a bit risky. Spear, of course, I have Twisting Spear, Resounding Lunge. Obviously, Call the Herd. With the axe, I wonder if Rampage could work. I don't know, let me take a look at the movesets. Rumbling Earth could work if it has the range. Okay, I need to think of high range moves. Rampage could probably work. With the Odachi, what could I do? Probably a stone volley. I don't know if that would hit. I don't know. I mean, with Cestus's, could Limitless would be reasonable. I don't know. But yeah, like, just having that option of, oh, I've got some free time and I'm not locked in is pretty cool. Have I experimented with Sign of the Cross Pierce a little bit? I am familiar with the fact that it places you behind even if it's not fully charged. I think it's pretty cool. You can use martial arts right after, it seems. Oh, without... Huh, okay. That's kind of cool. Let me see that. I assume you mean without a key pulse? Okay. Cool. Okay. That's probably very handy during arts proficiency. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. There's a lot of like nuanced weapon-based things I can work on, but Deflect Step seems to be, it will apply to all the samurai styles, so I'm focused on that first. Alright, what other enemies do I feel like, oh, I'm locked and I can't do much? Against Yamagata Masakage, I mean, they're like one incident, but beyond that, he just runs around. Probably Ibaraki Doji. Let me just chill. This is my chill. The Deflect stuff is taking up my mental bandwidth. It's time for me to chill by doing one of the hardest missions of the game. Man, what a long day. I need to play video games to relax. And you know the funny thing is, I started trying to do the deflecting cut like thing I can do. I'm practicing deflect stuff. I've been using double-headed slice for comfort. I haven't been using twin dragons all that often. I'll eventually have to incorporate it. Can be cozy too, yeah. I tell my friends Dark Souls 1 is my cozy game, they said I got mad. Hey, what's up, T? A little bit off topic, I saw a video of you on YouTube, infinitely firefoot drill jumping with the hatchets. I've been trying it for a few hours, can't figure it out. Would you share your secrets? Yes. So if you pay attention to what else I do besides that, it should help you. For the most part, what I'm doing for key regen against Yoshitsune in that clip is you'll see me do firefoot drill. When I'm in the air, I throw the pinwheel shuriken. You can use other ninjutsu. And then as soon as I get a moment, what I will do is then firefoot drill again. So it's firefoot drill, ninjutsu in the air. Firefoot drill, aerial ninjutsu. Just to be clear, the firefoot drill is the jump variation for hatchets, which is why I'm able to do it. Oops. Samurai has always had dual swords. Both styles have had dual swords. After that 4-5 hit punch Demon Shingen does, I wonder if it's possible to perform Flying Monkey after Deflect stepping the first hit to avoid the other follow-ups he has. Oh my god. Now you got Amber. I didn't want to practice it, but now I do. Because if that's the case, oh my god, that's beautiful. Let's find out. That's called sucking. Right there. Come on. No. He'll still hit me. Yeah, it's a cool idea. Is there a weapon I didn't really like in the beginning that grew on me? I'll try to answer that when I either win or die.
惜しいなその手だ。
It might actually be possible somehow. I need to look into it more and see. Yeah, go for it. If you can pull it off, awesome.
虚しい足立か。国松様の知性は変わらぬ。
Wee bit better.
「
Take that victory. That wasn't that bad of a run. Alright, now we got Big Bro.
将軍の座は私のものだ。やれ、村雲。本当にあの竹千代か。
Sweet. Oh, gotten so much more confident. It's nice. Because then I'm more encouraged to try crazier things. Alright, so T, thanks for waiting. I will try to answer your question as best as I can. Let's see, it's the new armor. It's only the new armor. That's it. The new armor stuff does help, for sure. Let's see. For samurai style, I remember having reservations about Odachi because I was having trouble making it feel powerful. Yeah, I think Odachi. And then once I changed up a Mystic Arts, once I just changed how I approach samurai style at large, then Odachi kind of became pretty beast. I remember early on for Neo 3, I really enjoyed dual swords. Now with dual swords, I'm trying to like figure out more big damage stuff, which is kind of tricky. But Odachi feels pretty good for me in that department. Switchglaive is one of those weapons I'm not that good with at this point. But I would say the one that has the biggest turnaround is Odachi for samurai style. For ninja style, let's see. No, I did like dual ninja swords. My first impression was cool. It was probably ninja sword. I didn't care too much for. I saw dual ninja swords to be very interesting. My first impression, ninja swords, it wasn't clear. Now I actually really like it. It's really grown on me. Split staff I think is pretty cool too. What about a weapon you like the most but has been surpassed by most of all the weapons? Like, which one do I think is kind of the weaker one? Maybe dual swords, for me anyway. I can keep up momentum intensely with dual swords, but in terms of like big damage, like big finale, like super hitters, I'm having difficulty figuring that out. I think Raijin is the biggest powerhouse. I know Demon's Thrust is pretty good, but I like my Raijin. Raijin, I think, is the strongest one. Interesting, I have similar issues with Odachi. Can't make it super strong yet. Oh my god, Odachi's ridiculous. It's such a powerhouse. It doesn't have some fast moves and like some other things or multiple hits per se, but it has its own super beast stuff. Axe has been the biggest turnaround samurai weapon for me. Yeah, I think that's been a consensus for many people. Axe feels very complete. You have attacks in good shape, and it's in good shape now. Thanks for the insight. I had it similar with Switchblade, but now flash attacks, it's much easier to keep up the pressure and manage ki. Yeah. For Odachi brand, here's what I would recommend. Believe it or not, Soaring Foul is ridiculous in the damage department. Okay. You want your big damage? Soaring Foul works. Moonlit Snow works in general. I've been using Moonlit Snow Charge. It's very powerful. It just eats all of your ki, so be wary of that. I would say, though, Odachi's biggest strength is just shredding any humans who block. It's just batshit crazy powerful. There are so many moves it has, which just punish anybody for blocking. For example, Swirling Snow. This is pure autopilot. Just go fight like some NPC Revenant who likes to block or doesn't like to block. It doesn't matter. Just use this and Shinsengumi best of 5 and deal with the first 4 bosses like without any trouble, basically. It's ridiculous. This is just one move. Moonlit Snow is already ridiculous. As long as it hits, it's great. Twin Moon's pretty good. Charging Bull, the amount of ki damage it does to enemies who block is just obscene. It's obscene. I think against Tomoe Gozen, it took out half of her ki. And I was like, what the hell? Axe is good at destroying things in general, but Odachi beats it in regards to doing just ridiculous amount of ki damage. Constantly at like high speed. Charging Bull is nuts. You love the Odachi Pancake? Yeah, Charging Bull feels oof. Retrograde Flow or Ground Quake is fun too. Let's see. The speed from Imperative Frost Strike from Frost Moons is not to be underestimated. Right. Frost Moon High stance, Frost Moon Heaven or Frost Moon Earth into an Imperative Strike during Arts Proficiency. It's so good. Tail Strike is actually pretty good for ki damage, believe it or not. Crashing Waves, again, good against blocking opponents, not so much just normal ki damage. Stepping Blade's alright. Ground Sweeper is comical. You can probably see people who play Odachi just do AP Ground Sweeper. It's silly. Yeah, Soaring Foul is so good. Odachi can be a real powerhouse. It's just different. Is there a good combo for keeping up arts proficiency? It's not so much the martial arts you use, but how you manage your ki in between the hits. So, with arts proficiency, to maintain it, what I usually like to do is to flux 2. So if I can do I can do a martial art or a strong attack and then do a flux 2 in between. So basically a ki pulse, but I get some extra ki back. That helps, and then I chain it into another move. But sometimes I don't have time to ki pulse because an enemy's attacking me, in which case I deflect. If you deflect during arts proficiency will be maintained. Hey Yoshi, is Poofer Llama maxing? Max yapping? Yes, I am yapping. Gotta yap for days. That's where it's at. How are you? I like how I did Gathering of the Greats without that much trouble. And that is less stressful for me compared to Deflect Step right now, because Deflect Step is new for me. You're good? How's your day going? My day's going pretty well. I've been practicing what I've just been calling the Deflect Step. It's very cool, and there's certain situations where it's just so awesome to use. And I'm just learning over time. Ooh, now I'm wondering. Now I'm thinking, like, wait, with Yasha, is it possible I could Deflect Step her, like, super, like, spinny combo thingy? I wonder. I'm gonna find out. Whoops. Do I have experience with Bewildering Mist? Not that much. Really? Suraga Ona shot me down. I haven't used Bewildering Mist too much. That's... which one is that? Is that the one where the images last longer? Yeah. Oh, that seems really good. Wasn't sure I could deflect step there. I don't know if when I could. Probably multi-combo umbrella things. Shit, she didn't get her life back, right? Yep. Has there been a skill expansion mod for Neo 3 yet? I don't think so. Can I make a build video, please? How about I just show you what I use after? Close enough. But I think build videos could help a lot of people, and there's no content creators for Neo 3. Yeah. What I'll just do, realistically speaking, is just I'll just clip whatever I say here. In all honesty. Let me see if all the text will be visible. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I suppose I could just say so. Okay. Alright, so I've been asked about what my build is now, over 400 hours later into Neo 3, and what I play with so that I'm enjoying myself. So I'll just show you real quick. Let's get into the skill management first. So here are my common skills. Powerful Shift, Supreme Carry, Enhanced Style Shift, Enduring Vigor, Style Shift Flow, Spirit Ascension, and Pure Heaven Cursed Earth, and I'll give you the rationale for it. Powerful Shift is just nice to get extra ki back when I'm switching in between the styles and I've run out of ki. I like it for that purpose. Supreme Parry, well, truth be told, there weren't many other options that I was super interested in, and I figured, hey, a little extra life for some sustain, I'll take it. Enhanced Style Shift is very nice because I don't have to worry about any downtime when I'm playing with one style over the other. It's just I can quickly go into the super modes, if you will, for each of the styles. And since I'm close to enemies anyway, it works out that I perform the little hits. Enduring Vigor, again, I'm a big fan of having ki, so I'm gonna get something that helps me maintain my ki. Anything that helps with sustain and sustain pressure and like lots of attacks and stuff like that, that's what I'm gonna go for. Style Shift Flow is arguably the most important. Just the fact that I can cancel attacks pretty much at will is awesome. So this really makes everything work really well. It makes I can burst break pretty much when I want. I can get these buffs when I want, get some life back, and yeah, and get some ki back potentially. So having this option is huge. Spirit Ascension, truth be told, I picked it because I didn't know what else to get. And for the most part, I picked this out of all the other options because I do use Living Artifact more frequently. So I use Guardian Spirit skills a lot. Hey, why not? Might as well. And then this is for quality of life because purifying yokai pools can be somewhat irritating at times. So not having to worry about being in specific spots is very nice. Let's move on to Samurai style. A lot of this stuff is largely the same compared to my last build video. A couple of changes since then. Oppressive Strength is just super handy because I get Hyper Armor basically the entire time Arts Proficiency is active, provided I'm doing the things that sustain Arts Proficiency in the first place. In the spirit of making Arts Proficiency something I want to stay in, I take less damage, which helps me learn quite a lot because I'm not constantly being punished for every permutation of a mistake I make, at least not with a restart, which is pretty nice. Recoup I like a lot because, hey, keep Pulse on guard. I like that from Neo 2. And being able to do that at all times in Samurai style is just super cool. I don't need to get Ultimate Strength from Neo 2, I just have this. One big change involves Invigorating Arts. I'll talk a little bit more about the interaction later, but basically I get a ton of Amrita anytime I'm doing strong attacks or martial arts while Arts Proficiency is active. And this translates to an incredible amount of sustain. I get so much life back, which I'll explain when I get to my gear. Ki Pulse Mastery. Cool, I get 10% extra ki. I'll take it. I've been testing out Purify Yokai Realm Earth for a ki recovery buff, since that's one thing I really want for Samurai style, and this is at least one way to get it. And then Ki Pulse on Dodge. Pretty cool. One alternative I have considered has been Expansive Deflect. I'll probably get this at some point when I have enough sustain on my equipment compared to Samurai Style. And then, yeah, I'll be using this more often. I have also tried things like Key Pulse Man, which works pretty well with Frost Moon Humanity. But it's very tight to pull it off. For Ninja Style, I think pretty much everything is the same from last time. So Supreme Shift, do a burst of break, get behind an enemy for big damage, which is cool. Get some life back when I attack from behind, which is kind of nice. Be able to purify the Yokai Realms with a mist, I like that. Scampus, because it's Scampus and it's absolute god tier thing. Hollow Form is nice, so I can have extra key regen properties in Ninja Style. Evil Dispelling Evade is also nice, just to purify more Yokai Realms. Throw a little Shuriken, because why not? It's helpful. And then Ninjutsu Link is hilarious now with the ninjutsu that I do have. So let me transition this to the Guardian Spirits before I start going to what I have in Ninja Style. So the Guardian Spirits are the same. I'm still using Kongo Jishi in Samurai Style. It's less to do with any of these. I mean, they're cool. Taking less damage while attacking is great for me. But by and large, the main reason is because I like the flexibility of this Guardian Spirit skill. And at the same time, I like this. It's just like the big ball of wind and fire looks cool. So it's handy. It helps me with lots of setups. With Ninja Style, I've retained Enko. I very much do like both of the Guardian Spirit summon and the skill. The summon feels very satisfying for me. And I like the kick and its ability to be used in midair as well. It's very fast. Even though it's short range, it's still very handy. So with the Ninja Style Guardian Spirit, I might as well talk about the ninjutsu that I have swapped over to. So Pinwheel Shuriken is still there. Cicada Shell, I think I still have maintained. But the latest one I've been using is the Enhanced Shrapnel Bomb. Just big bombs to absolutely destroy everything. So, paired with Ninjutsu Link, if I kill an enemy, I get my big bomb back, which then I can just keep throwing at like weaker enemies, and it's just big explosions everywhere. It's also for me pretty fun to incorporate with Enko. So I kind of have like this routine that I use where if an enemy is out of key, I will usually cycle like Enko with pinwheel shurikens and enhanced shrapnel bombs for like super huge burst damage. It's pretty cool. Stat wise, you know, here we go, 40 in all stats basically. Now let's get on to my gear actually, because I think there's some important stuff. So a lot of my sustain comes from basically two attributes, or two special effects. One is, of course, life recovery and Amrita absorption, which is incredibly important. I have like 36 on Ninja Style, and I think the same on Samurai Style. But for that, I also have gain Amrita and strong attack. This total effect value, it could be 1, it could be 1,000,000, it doesn't matter. All that is important is that anytime I'm performing a strong attack, I am getting some life. I'm getting some of those Amrita orbs. And then, usually with Invigorating Arts from Samurai Style, what will happen is that there's so many of the Amrita orbs coming out that I just can regenerate my life almost effectively to full. And even if not, I get some Amrita which I can use for a whole sort of benefit, for all sorts of benefits. So let me bring out what those benefits are for Ninja Style first. I get Pleiades, so I can boost my gauge rate anytime I absorb Amrita. And again, anytime I perform a strong attack, I will get this. But that's not all. Let's see. My luck goes up, which I guess is nice for loot. There's more. I take less damage as well. And on top of that, I move faster. Now, the set that I'm using, Quick-Witted Courage, further expands upon that. increase my damage dealt. And then the real reason I got this was so that I could have faster ki recovery. So anytime I use a strong attack in ninja style and I absorb Amrita, I get 6 different buffs. 6 of them. Samurai style has, and for that, that's also transitions to samurai style, where I get the same aforementioned buffs before, excluding faster ki recovery, unfortunately. I did pick Sword of Misfortune specifically so I could get this buff, so that at least things were equal between samurai style and ninja style. Beyond that, I think the accessories are pretty helpful, so I got increased Spirit Force Deflect, plus 14. You can see the total value I have is 18. I got like 4 on my gear or something. And then for quality of life, I got Lightning Oromori because I hate being slowed down. So there's that. And then back to ninja style. I happened to get a Shaman's Queen necklace with Cicada Shell stock, which I haven't used Cicada Shell all that much recently. So I might at some point reconsider Cicada Shell and put in something else. I'm not sure yet though. But yeah, so like how I had Spirit Force on Deflect, I also have Spirit Force on Evade, which is pretty nice. So plus 18. So all this kind of just pans out to really help me kick butt and get a lot of life back, attack a lot, have a reasonable amount of power for the way that I play. So it can get pretty cool. I think other than that, I don't really, and I can just show which here. Let me disable the chat box real quick. And just show you the things I picked for each of these. So I just picked the stuff I found useful. I will say, let's see, which ones actually really matter to me? Not this one. No. I guess stealth. I don't care about this one. I guess it's nice to have extra ki damage. I mean, it's only a couple of percent. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not like the biggest deal to me either. A little more damage here and there, since my damage is a bit crap. Spirit Force, I might change the Spirit Force. I don't know. It's like not stuff I really focus on. I think arguably the most important one to get for me has been the Spirit Force bonus on a ninjutsu hit. Because with my Pinwheel Shuriken and with my Enhanced Shrapnel Bombs, especially on bigger bosses, I get so much Spirit Force back. It's ridiculous how much I can regain. So this definitely helps with my offensive output in ninja style. Out of all of the things in these titles, I would 100% recommend you get this one and max it out. It is really good. Aside from that, what else? What am I missing? Probably my clan stuff. I don't think my clan stuff has changed since last time. Yeah, here you go. You can just see what I got. Faster winded recovery because I want to stay in the action. And then life recovery, Amrita absorption from Toyotomi clan. And like that's it. That's what I've been using these days. And then I've just been leveling up other clans because why the heck not? I think that's everything. It allows me to use every... Oh yeah, I did change my soul cores. I almost completely forgot. Very slightly. I've retained New Peppo. You can see the stats that I have on here. And then I recently changed to Otoroshi because me using Blood Edge Demon had no real value. I stopped using consumables altogether. I don't even use the soul cores. I just have them equipped for the stats. And this is going to sound kind of cheesy as usual, but I picked it because it has life recovery and yokai roam, and I just don't want to have to roll for that stat on my accessories. So I just have it here. So New Peppo gives me 12 life recovery. Toyotomi gives me 13, so that's 25 out of like the 36, and then the rest I think is just on equipment. So it's not that difficult to get. And yeah, life recovery, yokai realm. I got increased damage critical, but yeah, it's just anything to help me sustain a good amount of offensive potential that to me feels more earned rather than anything else. So yeah, there you go. There's here, I'll just show you the special effects for each style so you can just see. Nothing too wild. Oh, I guess I have auto life recovery on Deflect, courtesy of my gear. I didn't put too much thought into the gear beyond just the Amrita absorption buffs, for sure. So those are the most important things. The gain Amrita and strong attack is very important so that I can absorb it and then get up to 6 buffs. And like, I think that's pretty much it. And that way I just don't die as often. And I can just be a lot more offensive, which just helps me learn and appreciate the game at large. All this stuff is in service of just me being able to learn the game in the way that I like. That's it. Beyond that, there's no secret sauce. So yeah, I hope that was informative. Enjoy! So yeah, I can post that on YouTube. Hey Tolly, good to see you. Spirit Ascension, might put that on maybe. I like my artifact defense, but it costs a lot, yeah. I do use versatility to take advantage of Benzaiten's adaptability. My damage is similar to yours, probably because my weapons aren't maxed out. Ah, fair. I use both second forms for Kusanagi for that main character energy. Yeah, Kusanagi's forms are great. One thing I like about Neo is that pretty much anyone can play how they want. If they want to go for crazy builds, they can absolutely do so. And players like myself who aren't too big on the RPG side of things, or the build side of things anyway, can just do whatever we want. It's not exclusive. It's a very inclusive game. And it's challenging no matter what. For me anyway. So I'm happy. There were alternatives. I'll answer your question about expectations in a moment. There are certainly other alternatives. So for example, since I can like deflect a bajillion things, if I'm really concerned about key management, I could just go with Tempestuous Deflect. And I get 45% key reduction, which is ridiculous. It's obscene how much key I can just maintain. But what I noticed then is, for me, I'm not paying attention to key pulsing all that often. I don't, like, it's not really as important. This is great, but, like, alright, but it starts to feel like I have infinite key, especially with weapons such as dual swords, which already have, I think, a 30% key reduction with momentum at max stacks. And then stick this on there, and I'm like, okay, I don't really have to engage with the game anymore. So I just didn't enjoy that. I wanted some mechanical challenge. You like the skills that are cool and unique, not just straight stat boost, same. The one thing I am seriously considering is expansive deflect. Adaptability is a bit of both. Yeah, that makes sense, because you have to kind of earn it in some way. I can deflect way too easily. Like that Shinga, like I'm working on deflect step, which is, it's like I can deflect Takeda Shingen's attacks pretty easily, but doing a deflect step in the right direction is like a whole different beast. Deflect step into a martial art, and then like it gets wild. That's very challenging for me compared to whatever I've been doing, so it's been fun. Okay. What are my expectations for the DLC though, was the question. I'm not expecting new weapons. I would love that, but I'm not expecting it. What I am hoping for is, and I'm pretty sure they'll do this, there are new maps, or at least one big new map. New guardian spirits, just new enemies, returning enemies, cool bosses, just what I think might be standard with the DLC pack, all things considered. Sweet, okay. When Takeda does his flurry of punches in the Dark Realm, do you deflect twice for each swing? I don't think I do. Why no new weapons? I was disappointed they didn't add new weapons at all in Neo 3. I haven't felt the need for new weapons, to be honest. That's really why. For the most part, let's see, is it even here? No. Let's check over here. Because when I try to think of new weapons, I have no freaking clue what they would even be. I would much rather they focus on upgrading existing weapons. For real, where could it be? Check there, didn't I? Why do I have no consumables? Because I don't need them. Yeah, I would want Spear to get it, for sure. Spear only got, I think, they got the transformed arts, but Lightning Vortex I think was the only new move. Okay, it is probably here. Is it intended that I sometimes deflect with the initiation of guard martial arts? Timing seems tight, but does it work with deflect step? I think what's happening there is the game is registering that you're guarding, and so it prioritizes the deflect over the martial art. That's my guess. I don't know if it works to deflect step at all. Oh, where's this? I need another grave. May I ask what is deflect step? Yeah, check this out. It's deflect and moving at the same time. Here, I'll just deflect normally and I won't even move it. So this is normal, deflect. Okay, and that's getting a hit. I don't move, really. Now deflect step, I'm gonna move to the left, move to the right. Try anyway. What's the point of it? That's a good question. Give me a second. I'll be blooded when I see it now. It's right here. Okay. Okay, this is a good spot. So there are some attacks in which basically what a deflect step helps me do is it helps prevent certain attacks from hitting me. So you know those attacks where you feel like you have no choice but to deflect everything? So what I can do with it is I can just move slightly out of the way so the enemy's attack will miss, which then allows me to queue up some offensive action afterwards. But you have already deflected his attack. No, I didn't do a good showcase against the one-eyed Oni. So there's that. Okay, hold on. Let me clear this first. I'll try, like, hold on to that. Let me take out the Blood Edge Demon. His base and the Blood Edge Demon. And I'll show it against Takeda Shingen. You'll be like, oh, that's why he's doing it. Or you mean like when some attacks add special effects after the hit animation is done? Those could work. It'll be easier for me to showcase against Takeda Shingen. If you do flowing mist while looking to the left or the right of the enemy, you get launched back extremely far. Obviously, you have to be not locked onto the opponent. Bro, what? Pretty funny. Oh, seriously? Damn it. Yeah, it was a mute Blood Edge Demon. It kind of threw me off too. I didn't recognize it until you wrote it down. I gotta mute Blood Edge Demon. Damn. What is your opinion on the amount of special effects in the game? I mean, it's a lot. It can be a bit of visual clutter. And I can understand people get annoyed by it. I've largely adapted to it, but I think for anybody who's not used to it, it's like, holy clusterfuck. Hey Jax, good to see you. Damn it. My greed is getting to me. Oof, I got oofed there. Yeah, it's such a vertical hitbox. Or hurtbox, I don't know. Big swords coming from the sky are gonna kill me, basically. Seriously? Oh my god. Ah. Damn it, I'm paying too much attention to chat. Arguably, Blood Edge Demon is the most dangerous boss in the game. Yeah, one of the most dangerous, for sure. He's crazy, he messes me up still. Hey Sheep, good to see ya. Alright, no more dilly dallying. Oh my god! I know, it's such an awesome enemy. I'm anticipating more enemies like Blood Edge Demon in the future. I guess that works. Alright, let me showcase the stuff. I don't know too much about Elden Ring, to be totally honest. I didn't play it. Alright, so D32, since I see IRX, I'm just gonna go D32. I will show you the value of Deflect Step before I go. I'm not gonna beat this mission, I already beat it today. But I'll show this to you, and then what I want you to pay attention to is Takeda Shingen's gonna do like a 1-2, 1-2, and then he might have a mix-up. Pay attention to what it's like when I just deflect everything versus when I use Deflect Step, and I'll try to announce it. So right now, I am only just gonna deflect standard. You tell me the difference you see. Still hasn't done the move yet, but let me show you. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Here we go. Come on. You're gonna do it. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's standard deflect. No deflect step. I'm gonna try to deflect step that now. Yeah, you see it now, huh? There, I dodged. Gives you a follow-up opportunity plus cool as fuck. Exactly. Now, of course, I can dodge. And I did do that. Like, obviously I can dodge. But deflect means I don't have to use ki. In fact, I gain ki. Right. I can combine... So, instead of doing deflect and then dodge, or just dodge, I don't have to do that. I can deflect and then just move. So try to showcase it again. I'll try to do just like dodging and whatnot. And I'll try to do attacks. Okay, I'm gonna specifically just try to do it like Neo 2 style, or try to dodge it and go from there. As you can imagine, if I fuck up a dodge, as I did there, I can get very quickly destroyed. Like, if you fuck up that dodge, you're kind of screwed. attention to my key as well. And I'm genuinely like trying now. Okay, you get the idea with dodging. I think for me, I found it easier when I understand deflect timing. So I do have to go. That was an enhanced shrapnel bomb being an amazing thing. I find it easier to learn with deflect because I'm like, well, if I can forecast all the hits, then I can kind of work around that. Alright, so now I'm just gonna play him anyway. Alright, one more try. Yeah, Sheep, the enhanced shrapnel bomb can just be absolutely ridiculous if you can get all the damage from behind. Oh, god damn it. Am I dead? Alright, last one, last one, last one. Just one more, guys, just one more. Alright, if I die, I'm just gonna stop. Big boom. Alright, we got Fish Boy.
虚しいあがきだな。国松様の知性は変わらぬよ。
Oh, alright, I gotta stop. Bro, you make it look so easy. I mean, that's what happens when I just play a lot. Alright, I gotta go. But hopefully you got to see a little bit of that deflect step in action, and it just changed the fight against Takeda Shingen quite a bit. I'm trying to apply that principle towards using the deflect step in various other fights, and it's kind of doing my head in. Because I do have to play it quickly. It's just, I also have to use a lot of brain. So for example, against Takeda Shingen, the direction in which I step does matter during the deflect step. So he's doing, for him, 2 right punches. For me, it's coming from my left. So he's doing 2 punches, right? I don't want to deflect step in the path of that punch. I want him to, I want that, of that 6-hit combo that he has, which he can mix up sometimes, I want him to miss, so that I have to deflect step the first hit to avoid the second hit, and then he'll regain his tracking to hit with the 3rd punch, which then I have to deflect step again, like through it, so that I avoid the 4th hit. And then I have to time it so that I can avoid, or I can deflect basically the next few hits. So it gets pretty complicated. I've had better luck with dual swords because it naturally has deflecting cut, so it's easier for me to understand. But every weapon can take advantage of this. How did I ever figure that out? A lot of time and a lot of practice. Because I kept trying to deflect step in the same direction as the attack was going, and then I realized, like, I'm just getting hit every time. So that didn't work. So then I thought, okay, let me try to, like, use the step part as kind of a dodge. Because that's kind of how it works. I basically dodge an attack and combine it with the deflect. So I gain ki, and I can make some attacks miss, which is very nice. Is it challenging though? Yeah, absolutely. And it's just a new thing I'm trying to build altogether. Prayer beads. So yeah, that's why my stream, yeah, it sounds complicated. You'll see some upcoming clips where it works pretty well. Here, I can just show you guys on the stream real quick. Since you guys are here, I can give you a sneak peek of what's to come. Would that interest you guys? You guys want to see that? If you want to see it, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna dip. Alright, sure. Okay. Okay. Let me switch on over. Alright, so you guys should be able to see YouTube. I don't have sound enabled. I can just put sound on though. Okay, I'm gonna mute my okay. So here's against Takeda Shingen. And what I want you to pay attention to with the axe is what I can pull off. Ready? Oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm gonna mute my audio. So if I just break it down, here, I'll see if I can slow it. Can I slow you down? I don't know how to slow shorts down. So I'm able, because, so in this little sequence that he's doing here, right? Here, I just want to mute it. So let's see, what do we got? The 1, 2, I deflect 2. 3, I deflect step the 3rd hit, avoid the 4th, and now he's not doing the 6-hit combo, he's doing a mix-up where he's, you know, kind of turns around and then smashes heavily. But in that time, I'm able to pull off an Earth Carver and then land the deflect. So deflect, deflect, deflect step, Earth Carver, deflect. That's how I worked out with the axe. So I that's not something I thought would be possible. Usually I would have to trade hits or something. Against Demon of Envy, same principle will apply. So I won't have audio for this either. I don't think there's any point to it. So here we go. Demon of Envy. There's a specific attack that she has, right? Here you go. It's like a snake sort of 1, 2, right? So normally I have to deflect the 2nd hit, but I only deflected the 1st. And then instead of having to deflect that 2nd hit or avoid it or dodge or anything, I instead could spend that time charging up a lumber chop. So deflect step, charge up a lumber chop before she's able to dodge away to do a burst attack. And in this manner, I'm able to get the offensive edge against her. So just by moving like a little bit to the side, her tracking whiffs, and I can pull off a lumber chop, which is very nice. And then last but not least, against Fish Boy, if you find yourself in front of him and let's say you're trying to maintain R's proficiency, you don't want to do a dodge attack or something, you just want to deflect step, then what I found is, hey, deflect step to the left. You can see kind of these after images where I'm moving to the left. The fish swipe completely misses, and I'm able to land off some attacks. And I wasn't really used to this, so it just felt a little awkward. Against Takeda Shingen, I'm also using Odachi, and this is one of his strong attacks, like strong sequences in the Dark Realm. I deflect step that to the left, 2 of his attacks miss, and I'm able to pull off a high stance Odachi heavy, or a strong attack. So here, I'll show that again. Deflect step to the left, and I avoided 2 out of the 4 attacks. And then it just helps me to be offensive from there. Last but not least, we have what I've shown to you on stream here with the Takeda Shingen stuff. Move, move, and pull off a bunch of attacks in between his attacks. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. So that'll be kind of coming out, but that's the stuff I've created so far and will be published on YouTube and come out at some point. But yeah, there's most recent stuff is of course on stream. Not sure how to put this in. Oh, but to notice that and implement your gameplay is really inspiring. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it changes how I approach deflect. It's not like, oh, I deflect everything. The reason I wanted to do this in the first place was I was starting to see that I'm not able to output as much offensive pressure with samurai style as I like. It was easier for me to do so with ninja style. Just because I'm so used to like dodging things and moving things. Like just focusing on deflect as a mechanic for Neo was rather strange. And because I wanted to increase my offense, like just being more offensive with samurai style, what I was like, okay, there's gotta be something I can do to make it better. And my first go-to is to try to look at some of the things in the game I'm just like not using that are just base things for players to work with. And one thing I noticed was, and I did this for ninja style, where I realized, hey, I'm not really using footstool jump that well. I wasn't using midair play that well. Like I can do it, but it isn't coming from a very intentional, informed place. I just kind of throw it out without any real purpose, any strategic purpose. But through help of viewers like Average Neo and Joyer, for example, who really encouraged me to test out mid-air play for ninja style, it started to feel a lot more fun, and it rejuvenated my interest in ninja style altogether. Now with samurai style, I noticed, hey, for me ninja style has been upgraded, but samurai style feels lacking. What can I do to make it better? And I thought, okay, what are all the things that I use for samurai style? Like, I'm pretty comfortable with arts proficiency. I know the whole theory about trying to fit in martial arts, but there's many moments where I feel like I'm just stuck deflecting. And I want to be more offensive, but how? Like, I suppose I could dodge, but man, dodging eats a lot of ki for samurai style. So I thought, okay, I can do Frost Moon Humanity. That's something I could work on. But then I noticed with Deflect, I'm like, wait a minute. It says at the tooltip at the very bottom of the text for it that you can move while you're deflecting. And I'm like, what's the purpose of this? I got no fucking clue. But I can move, and I'm like, all right, maybe it's possible. It's in the game. There's probably some good way to use it. I don't really know how. But if I can move, like, I guess in theory, if I can avoid an attack with it, then, you know, I can get some hits off. But I have no clue when to actually use it. Like, okay, I want to attack to miss, and I remember talking about this with Amber Darkness Light. And like the theory I understood, I'm like, okay, yes, I can use this to miss, but like which attacks am I going to select? So through a lot of trial and error, I noticed on like Demon of Pride, for example, he has like a quick 1-2 hit, you know, when he like flies back, comes close to you, and then does 1-2, and then if you're there too long, he does a stomp. So I thought, okay, like I usually am locked into deflecting both hits. What will happen if I just am able to deflect step to the side? And then I saw his second hit missed, and he didn't like have magical tracking to hit me with it. I was like, oh, I got free time. I got downtime. I got breathing room. I don't even have to deflect both well. I just need to deflect one of them well and move to the side and then queue up an offensive maneuver. I'm like, sick. That's pretty cool. And then I thought, ooh, what about Takeda Shingen? And then I'm like, what about Takeda Shingen? And I'm like, oh wait, let me see if the theory could work. And I'm like, wait, it does. And that's what you saw with me using dual swords, is like, while he's punching, I'm avoiding his punches and hitting him at the same time. And maintaining arts proficiency. I'm like, god damn, okay, cool. So I got good use out of deflecting cut rather than just, okay, cool, I can deflect and then do an attack. Now I'm like, no, there's motion involved, and deflecting cut isn't always to my right. It can also go to the left. I get to decide which way I want to go. I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Got like a deflect dodging game going on. So that's pretty neat. Originally, I thought the deflect stat was to maybe get me into the position to deflect more, but I'm like, but now I'm like, no, it gets me out of the position to deflect so that I can be offensive instead. So at this point, it's like, ooh, okay, I don't necessarily have to be a deflect god, per se, but I can just be smart about it. I don't have to deflect everything, but I can probably deflect certain things. And then while the enemy is busy attacking and trying to perfect their tracking to hit me again, I got some free time. That makes sense. Now, as per how intentional it is, I don't know, but maybe. Either way, it really makes a difference. Did I play Kazan? No, I did not. So now with Samurai Style, what I'm looking for is to really understand... Alright, take care, D32. So now what I'm looking for when it comes to the Deflect in Neo 3 is other moments where I think the Deflect step will be incredibly valuable and open up a new way of engaging with enemies. I'm not locked into Deflect anymore. I'm like, no, I can use an enemy's own attacks to position me where I want to be so they miss their attacks while I queue up some pretty hard-hitting abilities. I mean, for me, pulling off... So with that whole 6-hit combo against Takeda Shingen that I showed to you on stream and in that clip, I avoided, out of the 6 hits, I avoided hits 2, I think 2 and 4. Maybe even 5. I think 2, 4, and 5. So, yeah, like, that's kind of huge. And not only did I avoid them, because avoiding it, anyone can do it just a dodge. But not only did I avoid it, but in the time that I avoided it, I was able to get up a martial art in between. That's to me the important part. Not so much like, oh, I'm safer. It's, oh, I'm safer and I can counterattack. In between their attacks. So that gets pretty neat. So JJ man, you had asked a question, if Deflecting Cut was added to another weapon, which would fit it best like dual swords? Oh, that's tricky. Just give it to Cestus, because why not? Deflecting is great. Have a good day, Llama. Waiting for a 2,000 hours of Neo 3 it really looks like video. Yeah, well, I've got 1,500 hours to go. Deflecting is great, especially with special perks on it. I also have 69 health regen and Amrita absorption. Damn, that's awesome. Devastating build, yeah, I bet. I also had the skill to increase the window of deflect and became so easy. Nice, nice. But anyway, I have to get going, guys. So, gotta feed the kitties. Maggie's been waiting for at least 30 minutes. So, Fair does kind of have it with Opportunist. Oh my god. JJ man. That's a light bulb thing. Because I could... Oh my god. Because what I could do is then deflect step some things to help me queue up for an Opportunist. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here, and I'll see everybody later. Take care, and bye.